Hi and welcome to this yoga class. My name is Martina and this is a short yoga sequence for you. Today's practice is a mixture of core work and flexibility. Before we start, make sure you have enough room and that you have something to drink. And let's come to tabletop. So on your mat, find hands and knees position. Bring your wrists directly underneath your shoulders, your knees underneath your hips. Straighten your arms and bring a little bit of engagement into your core. Take a moment here just to breathe. And then extend your right leg back behind you. And lift the leg off the ground, so not too high. The heel is probably as high as your right hip. Extend your left arm forward. Keep the core strong. So draw the ribs slightly in. And now let's make it into a smooth, steady movement. As you exhale, take the knee towards the elbow. And now as you inhale, extend. So slow, steady movement. Exhale, knee to elbow. And inhale, extend. Last one. Squeeze and extend. Bring your left hand down, but keep your right leg lifted. Keep your left knee exactly where it is, but step your left foot out outside of your yoga mat towards the left. Bring your left hand to the center of your yoga mat. And now reach your right arm all the way up. Sweep your arm alongside the ear. Take a deep breath in. And now we're going to wake up the core. So with your next out breath, bring the knee towards the elbow, just as we did. And now inhale, steady, smooth breath, extend. Squeeze as you exhale, and extend all the way up. 2 more of those. Squeeze, and extend. Last one. And extend all the way up. Stay here for another moment. And as you exhale, bring yourself back onto the mat, onto hands and knees. Wrist underneath the shoulders. As you inhale, turn your chest up. Press your hands down, lift the chest. And as you exhale, press your hands, press your feet into the mat as you round. Inhale, belly moves down. You're broadening through your collarbones. Look forward. And exhale, round through the spine. Inhale, belly moves down. Sit bones are moving up. And exhale, press your hands, press your shins as you round through the spine. Last one. And then find your neutral position with the spine. Extend your left leg back behind you and lift the leg just a couple of inches off the ground. Before you do anything else, make sure you're drawing those ribs in so your ribs are moving away from your t-shirt. Find some core engagement and extend your right arm forward. Exhale, knee to elbow, squeeze. And inhale, slow, steady movement, extend out. Exhale. And extend. Exhale. And extend. Stay here. Bring your right hand down. Keep your right knee where it is, but move your right foot out. Bring your right hand to the center of your yoga mat. And now lift your left arm all the way up. So balance can be tricky here. Make sure you're engaging your core and sweep your left arm alongside the ear. And we're going to wake up the core. Exhale, bring that elbow towards the knee. And inhale, extend all the way up. 3 more. Exhale, squeeze and extend. 2 more. Squeeze and extend all the way up. Last one. And extend. Take 1 more breath in. And exhale, release all the way back down. Move your knees back. Shift your hips up and back. Let's find our first downward facing dog. Start to walk the legs, so you bend one leg, straighten the other. And begin to notice any points of contact with your mat. So your feet, most specifically the ball of the feet and toes, your hands, alternate fingers. And can you press all 10 fingers into your yoga mat and at the same time spread the fingers as wide as you can. Your thumbs are pressing down, your index fingers are pressing down. And now bring both legs into standstill in your downward facing dog. So you're reaching your hips up towards the ceiling. Head is heavy. Take a deep breath in through your nose. And open your mouth, let it go. One more in through the nose. And out through the mouth. Next time you inhale, sweep your right leg up and back behind you. And exhale, take that knee towards your right elbow, squeeze it here. And then extend all the way up. Bring the knee towards your nose. And extend all the way up. Last one, knee to left elbow, squeeze. And extend all the way up. Now as you exhale, step that foot forward. Bring your left knee to the ground and find your low lunge. Reach your arms up. Take a moment here just to breathe. Reset your breathing pattern. And now sweep your arms behind your back, interlace the fingers. So you're interlacing them in such a way that the palms are open. Reach your hands back behind you, lift the chest and open. Stay with it for one more breath. And now exhale, bring it back to center. Weave your right arm on top of the left for eagle arms, so you can bring the hands together, or maybe back of the hands are touching. If this is too much, you can always extend your right arm forward and use the left arm to draw it in. So choose the option that works for your body. If you're clasping your hands, can you reach your hands even higher up and project the elbows away from you? As you're doing it, you will notice that the upper back begins to round. And now tilt both forearms slightly to the right. So forearms slightly to the right. And move your left ear down towards the left shoulder. We're here for one more breath. And then exhale, release, bring your hands down. Step your right leg all the way up and back. So we're stepping into one-legged dog. Right leg is lifted. Exhale, step the foot forward. Find your balance as you come into high lunge. Reach your arms up. And just very softly bring awareness into the shoulders, into the neck, and bring some softening through the shoulders, through the neck, sides of the neck. Exhale, bring your hands down. Step your right foot back into plank. Firm your thighs. And then lower the knees down. As you exhale, lower yourself down to the mat. Your hands are in line with the chest. Spread your fingers. And as you inhale, lift the chest, coming into cobra. So it doesn't need to be too high. Stay with the breath. And as you exhale, slowly release. Tuck your toes under. Lift up and back into downward facing dog. Shift your hips up. Once you're there, take a deep breath in through the nose. Open your mouth, let it go. One more like this. Inhale through the nose. And open your mouth, let it go. Sweep your left leg up and back behind you. And as you exhale, take that knee towards the left elbow. Squeeze it here. And now extend the leg all the way up. Knee towards your nose. And extend all the way up. Last one, knee to opposite elbow. And extend all the way up. And now step the foot forward. Lower your right knee to the mat and find your low lunge. Take a moment to reset your breathing. And sweep your arms behind you. Interlace the fingers so that the palms are open. Heels of the palms are away from each other. And reach your knuckles back. As you lift your chest up, look up. Stay with it for one more breath. And exhale, bring your arms forward. This time, weave your left arm on top of the right. Bring your hands together, maybe back of the hands together. Or if that's too much, extend your left arm forward and use your right arm to hug it in. Can you project the elbows away from you? And can you squeeze the forearms together? Tilt both forearms slightly to the left. And right ear down towards the right shoulder. We're here for another breath. And now unbind. Step it back into one-legged down dog. So you take that left leg up and back. Take another breath in. And exhale. Step the foot forward. Find your balance as you come into high lunge. Soften the sides of the legs. Soften your shoulders. Maybe look up. Gently lean back. And as you exhale, bring your hands down, step it back into downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in through your nose. And a deep breath out through the mouth. And now walk your hands slightly closer to your feet. So we're shortening the stance in downward facing dog. Press your left hand strongly into the mat and lift your right hand off the mat. So bring that right hand onto your left shin, so the outside of your shin, left shin. And if you can, slightly bend that right arm as you're trying to turn your chest up, as if you were trying to look up through your left armpit. We're here for one more breath. And exhale, bring yourself back to center. Straight into the other side. Bring your left hand onto the right shin. If you can, bend that left arm slightly. And as if you were trying to look through that right armpit, take your gaze up towards the ceiling. So it's a really intense stretch. Exhale, release, bring your knees down. And let's take a break in child's pose. So grab some water if you need to. And we're gonna you're gonna bring your knees wide, bring the big toes together, relax your forehead to the ground. Take a few quiet moments, relaxing your whole body. Resetting your breathing pattern. Take one more breath to rest. Take another breath here. And as you exhale, walk your hands towards your knees and shift your hips up and back, find your downward facing dog. Relax your head, relax your neck. And on your next in-breath, float your left leg up and back behind you. And as you exhale, step it forward, turn and ground your back foot so you come into warrior two. So your heels are more or less in one line. Your left knee is just above the left ankle, your left heel. Reach your arms to the sides. Look at your left hand, turn the palm up. And as you inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale back to center. And inhale, reverse warrior. Back to center. And last one, reverse warrior. Keep that left arm reaching up and over. And you've got an option to stay as you are, or maybe you come to half bind. So you take that right hand on your back, or maybe you take it on top of the left thigh. Bend a little bit more, so the left knee bends deeper. Another breath here. And as you exhale, frame the front foot with your hands, step it back into downward facing dog. On your next breath in, sweep your right leg up and back behind you. And as you exhale, step it forward, turn and ground your back foot so you find your warrior two on the second side. Heels are in one line, arms to the sides. Turn your right palm up, and as you inhale, reach your right arm up and over. Come back into warrior two, and inhale, reverse warrior. Back to center. And last one, reach that right arm up and over. Maybe you bring your left hand on the back, or maybe you place it on top of the right thigh. Bend a little bit deeper if you can. Look up, stay here for one more breath. And exhale, frame the front foot with the hands. Step it back into downward facing dog. Feel your entire body breathing. Notice any points of contact with the mat. And on your next breath in, reach your right leg up and back behind you. And as you exhale, step the foot forward. And this time we're going to take quite a long stance, but you're going to bring your heels in and toes out to the sides. Bring your hands on the thighs and start to sink a little bit deeper. So your knees are just above your heels. And bring a little bit of core engagement. So that's really going to help you balance in the position. And now drop your right shoulder down. Come back to center and do the same on the left. Back to center. Take it to the right. Back to center. And take it to the other side. Okay, and now, can you bring a little bit more core engagement so that you can stand up a little bit taller, so your torso is long, but at the same time you're sitting down a tiny bit more. Reach your arms up, and maybe for a moment, lift your right heel off the ground. Exhale, release, take it to the other side. Bring it down, stay exactly where you are, or for the last few moments, maybe you lift both heels up, sit a tiny bit lower if you can, one more breath. And exhale, release, straighten the legs, and bring yourself into cross-legged position, sitting on your mat. Take your right hand onto the left knee, and bring your left hand behind you. Come to the fingertips with that left hand, and as you inhale, lengthen through the spine, the back of the neck is long, and as you exhale, begin to twist and turn. So first, you're moving through the lower back, the middle back, and then the shoulders, and then the head comes last. Stay with it for one more breath. And inhale, bring yourself back to center, swap sides. Sit tall as you inhale, and then exhale, begin to twist and turn. So take it easy, take it slowly. Each time you breathe out, turn a little bit more. And now inhale, come back to center. Extend your both legs straight. So you're sitting on your mat, extend both legs straight. And now bring your right foot in. So the sole of the right foot is going to be in contact with your left thigh. Press your left heel strongly into the mat and spread your toes. Now as you're doing it, flex your ankle and you'll begin to feel how that left leg starts to engage. Keep that, bring the hands in between the legs, come into fingertips and sit a little bit taller. Now turn your chest towards your left leg, take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, walk your hands forward towards your left foot. And we're keeping this pose active, which means we're not just releasing down, dropping the head completely. Instead, each time you inhale, lift and lengthen through your spine. And each time you exhale, fold a tiny bit more. Working with the breath. Inhale, lift and lengthen. And exhale, fold a tiny bit more if there is more space. Last one. And now this time, let your head round, relax completely. Maybe you bring your hands on the foot, maybe not, doesn't matter. Release your forehead down. Slow down your breath. One more breath in. And as you exhale, walk yourself all the way up and swap sides. Extend your right leg forward. Take the left foot in. And make sure you're pressing that right heel into the mat. And at the same time, spread your toes of the right foot, flex the ankle. Come into fingertips and sit a little bit taller. And turn your chest and torso towards your right leg. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, walk the hands forward and begin to fold. It's the same as we did on the other side. Each time you inhale, lift and lengthen through your spine. And each time you exhale, fold a little bit more into the pose. Inhale, lift and lengthen. And exhale, can you fold a tiny bit more? Last one, lengthen through the spine as you inhale. And now exhale, let the head round completely. Maybe you catch the foot with your hands. And take a few moments to enjoy the stretch on the right side of the body. And on your next out breath, walk yourself all the way up and come to lying down on the back. And hug your knees in. And now take your knees wider than your armpits, so knees are quite wide. And with your hands, get hold of the outside or inside of your feet. So see what works better for your body. Once you've got that, encourage your lower back to draw back towards the mat. So lower back is coming in contact with the mat. And press your feet into the hands. And at the same time, press your hands down into the feet to create a little bit of resistance. So you can stay as you are, or maybe you add a little rocking movement coming from side to side. Now take it slowly. It's easy to fall off your yoga mat. Feel free to close your eyes. And take 2 more breaths here. And now bring the legs together and get ready for Shavasana. So lie down on your mat. Make sure you're warm, make sure you're comfortable. And turn your palms up towards the ceiling. Slow down your breath. And give yourself permission to be still, to just do nothing, to breathe and to relax. All the hard work is done, so now the only thing that is left is just to be still and enjoy the last few moments of the class. Relax your entire body from the head to the toes. And breathe a little bit deeper whenever you're ready. Begin to move your feet, move your hands, and find whichever stretch feels good right now. In your own time, bend your knees and hug one knee at a time into the chest. Roll to one side. Pause for a moment, notice how you're feeling. And press up into any seated position. As soon as you're ready, take your time. And once you're there, you can close your eyes again. Allow the shoulders to roll open. And the spine is long. Take one more deep breath in through the nose. Open your mouth, long exhale out. Bring your hands together in front of the chest. And bow your head forward. Namaste. Thank you very much for practicing with me. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you'd like to see more of our videos. I hope to see you again.